All right, it is 6:18 this morning, and what may seem like a simple pair of shoes to some is making a big difference this morning for Central Texas kids.
6 News and Communities in Schools teamed up for our annual shoe drive, making sure that every student starts the school year off on a right foot.
Yeah, Texas Today reporter Brandon Coe is live from Providence Heights Elementary in Waco, one of the many schools benefiting from our shoe drive. And Brandon, how many pairs of shoes have we collected over the past month?
Jasmine, just at the Waco location for Communities in Schools, we collected 125 pairs of shoes, and we still need a count of how many donations we got over at the Killeen location. Now, I'm about to take you inside Providence Heights Elementary and introduce you to site coordinator Lisa Kane, who works for the nonprofit, and give you a firsthand look about how these shoe donations are supporting our Central Texas students. Meet site coordinator Lisa Kane of Communities in Schools.
Hello, Caesar and Dylan. Bring your library book.
She works at Providence Heights Elementary.
What I love most about this job is being able to provide those supports to students and families in just a wide variety of ways.
Right now, Kane is polling 2 fifth graders for a small group session
Are you understanding how he's explaining it?
to help them with their math and reading assignments.
I can be that person that teachers can refer a student to, and I can see what need is there.
Besides helping with schoolwork,
You have that answer and you have that answer.
another major part of her job is
Like
this.
that backpack is full of shoes too.
It's making sure her kids have the proper footwear to succeed in the classroom.
Shoes are a little harder to work with.
Kane says shoes are always a challenge with how quickly kids grow.
Having the shoe drive is so beneficial.
6 News and Communities in Schools kicked off its shoe drive over a month ago, bringing in hundreds of pairs of shoes for students needing them in Central Texas.
And we're able to hey, I do need a couple of size 2 pairs of shoes. Let me go see if we got some during the shoe drive.
Kane shares one story of how a student was struggling to focus in class.
As we're talking, one of the concerns he had was his shoes. I mean, a serious story, true story.
They agreed to make a deal.
We called it the exchange. Like, do you want to make the exchange? So he'd come in, take off his shoes he wore from home, put on the new shoes, wear them during the day, and before he left for the end of the day, he'd bring them back to me.
She says the fresh pair of kicks changed his confidence for the better by preventing him from sharing his struggles with anyone else.
I think students are the same way. If they're feeling better about themselves, having more self-confidence, they're going to be more engaged in their classwork.
Now, just because our Shoe for Kids drive just wrapped up doesn't mean the donations need to stop. Communities in Schools says it'll still be accepting donations at their physical locations, and it's specifically looking for more smaller shoe sizes for the younger kiddos like over here at Providence Heights Elementary.